Alright, so welcome back to the channel. If you made it here, I don't know how you made it here, but I appreciate it if you watched till the end. Someone wanted me to react to this. I know BMG already reacted to this. I seen that in my recommended, but yeah, I wanted me to react to the politics. So let's get into it. This Hip Hop Daily. They got 783K subscribers, 90K likes, 444 dislikes, 962,000 views, almost a mil. This came out October 23rd, 2021, and this is the war in the Bronx. OGs versus YGs versus SevSide. If you didn't know, there's a war in the Bronx between these three groups. You feel me? And let's get into it. I'm going to tell you about it.
Most crime and is well known for gang activity. The Bronx drill sound is on the rise and is fueling the deadly war between three gangs: the OGs, the YGs, and SevSide. Let's get straight into this crazy beef. Brooklyn was getting attention for its drill scene, but the Bronx is coming with a whole new sound that's starting to make waves. K-Flock is one of the hottest rappers from the Bronx right now, racking up millions of plays on songs like Being Honest and PSA. Bronx drill may have the same bass lines and hard flow as Brooklyn and UK drill, but it has its own unique sound that's influenced by classic New York hip-hop. Most of the beats have classic samples laced in with distorted 808s that gives the music a different vibe than drill from other areas. K-Flock has been riding away with his new sound and has been building a buzz over the past few months. But his come up,
yeah, the samples really played a huge part in their sound, but Bronx just had a different energy, and it came different from Brooklyn. Brooklyn was doing their thing, but you know, there's a few artists who already blew up. All the other people who haven't blown up yet, they still doing it, but at this point, the Bronx has surpassed them. Like, they're doing their thing, but they're just not as consistent, and their music isn't hitting as hard as the Bronx, to be completely honest. Like, it's just not. They do their thing, but it's just not on the same level, unfortunately, at this point.
ain't just been all success. He also suffers from the pain and loss that comes with the street life, losing many friends to gun violence. K-Flock hopped off the curb at a young age and was on the block at like 12 years old. He started rapping because of his homie Dougie B, who's also a rapper and has been featured on multiple tracks. K-Flock's first official track was a remix of the 22G song, Blicky Gang Freestyle, which he titled FTO. 22Gs then gave K-Flock.
I heard that wasn't his first track, but that's probably the oldest one you could find. I've heard that wasn't his first track though, that he released.
A shout out in a recent interview showing love to the Bronx drill movement. In August 2021, he remixed Siggy Black's song, Dishonest, and called it Being Honest. That track quickly racked up millions of views and earned him a feature from G Herbo. There's also rumors that he recently signed a 7-figure deal.
Like I said, you see, it's crazy. He remixed Siggy Black shit. Got way more views than Siggy Black, way more. But also, you know, you could argue that K-Flock's version was better than Siggy Black's. That's all up to personal opinion though. Both of their tracks weren't bad in my personal opinion.
And he's in a good position to take over the Bronx rap scene. But behind all of K-Flock's success is a deadly war that involves his own family members. He's from a blood set around East 187th Street in a hood known as SevSide. SevSide is made up of Mac Baller Brims and Sex Money Murder, and they cool with the Rollin' 80s Crips. SevSide beefs with other gangs in the area, including the OGs, or Original Goons, and the YGs, or Young Gunners. At first, these two was the same gang and controlled a few different projects around Cortlandt Ave, not far from SevSide. But one of the founders of the YGs crossed over another top member, so the dudes in his hood split off to form the OGs. Today, the YGs are one of the most hated gangs in the Bronx, and they beef with almost everyone. One of the YG's main rappers, named D-Thang, is K-Flock's blood cousin. The two rappers have been dissing each other back.
Yeah, K-Flock, D-Thang. I mean, if you on my channel, we've been over this multiple times. People done said they cousins. Yeah, they cousins, you feel me? And you know, there's that viral video of D-Thang saying, oh, can't wait to see Auntie. It's gonna be like, you feel me? Can't wait to see Auntie at Thanksgiving or whatever. It's gonna be crazy sitting around the same. Imagine them sitting around the same table eating Thanksgiving or something. I wonder if they put the beef to the side for like family functions or like what.
Beef with almost everyone.
They might just be family that don't actually hang out around each other. Like, they might be family, but they don't. You know, their two sides don't actually rock with each other. That could also be the case.
One of the YG's main rappers, named D-Thang, is K-Flock's blood cousin. The two rappers have been dissing each other back and forth. D-Thing shocked the whole hood by dropping a Chicago-style drill track called Talking Facts, where he disrespects dead ops from damn near every gang the YG's beef with. But the beef ain't.
Yeah, I mean, D-Thing be dissing everybody in almost every track, bro. Like they've been doing this since Marathon. It's not like they just started doing this. You feel me? But son talking like they just been, bro. They diss someone in every single track. It's like someone different every single track, or they at least name one person. You feel me?
Start with rap. It began with multiple murders, followed by threats in music and on social media. In July 2021, a 19-year-old rapper who went by the name Ty Swish was shot in the head in the lobby of his apartment building. He ran outside after getting shot, but had been hit in the eye and quickly collapsed. A family friend and her 2 kids found him unconscious outside the building. He was rushed to the hospital, but he was dead at the scene. Witnesses say the gunman fled in a dark-colored 4-door sedan, but was never identified. Friends and neighbors said Ty Swish was a good kid who never got in trouble, but he was allegedly from sex money murder, and they would quickly even the score for his death. A few days later, 13-year-old Jerry Elliott was chased down and killed outside the Angels Cafe in the Belmont neighborhood of the Bronx.
13-year-old, bro. Come on, son. At least the other kid was older. But 13, bro, you chasing down a 13-year-old and killing a 13-year-old. That's some wild shit. That's wacky. That's different.
Jerry just graduated from junior high and was turning 14 later that month. But even though he was young, he already claimed to be from the Rolling 80s Crips. He had already got arrested 8 times for robbery and assault and spent time in juvie. A friend of Jerry's said the Crips put him on when he was 10 years old and that she tried to warn him about the lifestyle, but he ain't listened. The murder was captured on surveillance footage and showed Jerry walking down the street with a friend. A black sedan is seen driving up alongside him, then coming to a stop. A masked shooter then hops out and shoots at both of them. His friend ran away, but Jerry falls and then crawls into a local cafe. He got shot in the legs and the chest and was rushed to the hospital, but later pronounced dead. Police think Jerry's death was payback for killing Ty Swish. They don't know if he was the killer, but they believe he was there at the time of the murder. Just a few hours after Jerry got chipped, the ops got their revenge and a 16-year-old got killed, and police think it was a payback hit. On Sunday, July 11th, a 16-year-old rapper named Rod G's was shot while getting into an Uber. Rod G's was from the 800 YGs, and the shooting is believed to be retaliation.
Shot while getting into an Uber. Can you imagine the Uber driver during this, bro? The Uber driver probably terrified, bro. Nah, let me stop it. Rara was obviously terrified too. Come on, you get into an Uber, you're not expecting to get shot up, bro. Like that is different, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. It's wacky.
For the murder of Jerry Elliott. Rod G supposedly made fun of Jerry's death on social media right after it happened, and the get back was immediate. He was on his way to the studio when 2 men on scooters.
Immediate, bro. Like, come on. That's why I don't speak bad on the dead, bro. Come on. It's not even cool to be honest. But I mean, that might be karma. I'm not gonna hold you. That might be karma, because like you basically caused that on yourself for talking about someone else, because they saw what you posted. Now they coming for you. You should have. You feel me? That's wild. But it's like you caused your own destruction. You feel me?
Pulled up and started.
But you could also say that about everyone in the gang life. You cause your own destruction. You know what comes with that once you start doing it. You feel me? You know that you can die, and it is, it is what it is. You feel me? Everything you do in life, there's a consequence or there's a benefit, and you might not make it out. There's a risk to everything, and so you gotta play your cards right. It could come back for you, just like it came back for him.
Started dumping shots into his Uber. The whole thing was captured on the driver's dash cam and quickly went viral on social media. The rapper got shot once before, but survived. His mom said he was trying to turn his life around and was focusing on his music career, but he didn't get that chance and instead became another casualty in this deadly war. But the case...
Focusing on your music career, where you would probably be dissing other people and putting yourself in this situation, right? Yeah.
Case is still active and they both minors, so there ain't too much public info available. With so many deaths on all sides, the beef between the YGs, OGs, and SevSide was really heating up. On August 16th, K-Flock dropped the track Is You Ready?, where he disses multiple rival rappers, including his own cousin, D-Thing. In the first verse, he says, "Boy, ask my ops, it could get ugly. I could do shh like
Like
Ice
Ice
did
did to
Sonny.
Sonny.
This is referring to the classic film Paid in Full. In the movie, Mitch, one of the main characters played by Mekhi Phifer, has a younger brother who gets kidnapped for ransom. Mitch tries to get the money, but he gets killed by Rico, played by Cameron, who steals the drugs to pay Sonny's ransom. Sonny gets killed as a result, and come to find out, he was set up by his own uncle, Ice, who was mad at Mitch for kicking him out of the house. So in this bar, K-Flock sends a shot directly to his own cousin, D-Thang, and lets him know he's not above setting him up. The song was big in New York and even got played on Hot 97. So you can probably guess how the ops felt about this. D-Thang quickly hopped on social media.
Didn't know Hot 97 played that on the radio, but who listens to the radio nowadays anyway? But you know, it is what it is.
And gave his thoughts on the bar, saying, "Can't wait to see Auntie now." A few weeks later, another Rollin' 80s member who was affiliated with K-Flock got murdered broad day. The victim was 16-year-old rapper Nas Rolla. He was killed after two men hopped out of a Honda Accord and popped him in the head and chest in SevSide's hood. Police said that Nas Rolla had a long criminal history and got arrested 18 times already, including 10 felonies
18
dating back to May
times,
2017.
18 times, bro? Like, come on. It's like 18 times. Bro, what's really going on over there, bro? 18 times, bro. That's wacky. That's really wacky.
He was recently arrested for gun possession and was fighting 3 other open gun cases. After his death, D-Thang would hop on Instagram and sneak diss Nas Rolla, who was his cousin K-Flock's right-hand man, suggesting he might have got set up. Right around the same time Nas Rolla was killed, D-Thang dropped Talk Facts, which is pretty much the Bronx version of Who I Smoke, where he disses all his ops, both alive and dead. On the track, he samples the song Somebody That I Used to Know by Gautier and throws a sub at a different op in almost every bar. Some disses include Dougie got shot, but he's still in recovery, sending shots at K-Flock's homie, Dougie B. He also says, "Come on, CJ, you see me when I ain't see you. You ain't even make a move. So how the when you see me, you gon' shoot?" In this bar, he takes shots at another rival rapper from Cortland who dissed D-Thang on the track Kidnap Who after D-Thang said he was gonna kidnap Booba Savage, who was also featured on the track. Later he raps, "Jiggy Man, aka Shot Ek, dumbass got hit."
Booba Savage is a low kid, bro. Like, small, bro. I feel like that. I honestly don't think that would be hard to do, but you know, as long as he keeps people around him, Booba should be good. That is wild.
When you see me, you gon' shoot. In this bar, he takes shots at another rival rapper from Cortland who dissed D-Thang on the track Kidnap Who after D-Thang said he was gonna kidnap Booba Savage, who was also featured on the track. Later he raps, "Jiggy Man, aka Shot Ek, dumbass got hit. That's word on my mother, they never do shit." Here, he's talking about a rapper named Shot Ek, who's from the OGs and known to go by the name Jiggy Man.
Whoa. Shot Ek? It's not Shot Ek, my boy. It's Shot EK. Now, I feel like the comments is correcting stuff, but like, nah, that was wacky. The way you said his name was all types of wacky. It's Shot EK, my guy.
Later he raps, "Jiggy Man, aka Shot Ek, dumbass got hit. That's word on my mother, they never do shit." Here, he's talking about a rapper named Shot Ek, who's from the OGs and known to go by the name Jiggy Man. So, it looks like Bronx drill is following the same pattern as Chicago and the UK. Rappers diss each other in songs.
Yeah, it's looking like Chicago. And I know UK is bad. UK is bad. I don't know too much about it, but I've heard is bad out there too in terms of like the way they be, yeah, they savage too. Don't get it confused. It's really everywhere, bro. Cause even look at Toronto, but like, yeah. But New York is different because we're boroughs. We're a small place. And boroughs are small, bro. Those are small, confined areas. And to have multiple people just dying, dropping like that in every borough is wacky. Of course, it's not every borough. I mean, it's not really every borough. Some of them got it worse than others, but Bronx probably at the top right now. Behind it is Brooklyn. Then it's probably Queens. Oh no, Brooklyn. Maybe Manhattan, then Queens, then Staten Island. If Staten Island even has this type of shit going on. But it be happening in Queens too. Like, I remember last year, or was it 2 years ago, someone got shot up broad daylight. And you be hearing like on my Citizen app, I be seeing shit, gunman like gun, shooting over here, shooting over there. Like it happened over here too. I just don't have all the information or the facts to tell y'all about what gang and this person, that person. But I'm pretty sure it's something similar going on over here. You feel me? It's just not as it's not as big as Bronx has made it. You feel me? But that's all I gotta say.
and follow it up with real violence. What's really crazy is that a lot of them are under 18 and still in high school, so really, they don't fully understand the consequences that come with the lifestyle they live in. Hopefully, they're paying attention to how hot it's getting in O-Block and they cool it down before it's too late. But with so many lives lost on both sides, it's hard to see an end in sight.
My guy,
With so many lives
talking about cool it down before it's too late. It's already too late, bro. It's already too late. It's over for most of the youth in certain areas. Once you in a gang, is slow for you. Not you can't just get out like that. You feel me? It's not like you were just gonna suddenly flip over. Once you in there, they're gonna teach you why you in there and what you in there for. And there's no turning around and getting out of the gang. Now you in there and you gonna do something. You feel me? You gonna probably end up in jail at some point. You gonna have to do different shit. You feel me? And it is what it is. You consequences gonna come for you. you know. But it was your actions. You feel me? What you had to do put you in that position, or your family. Your certain circumstances put you in that position where you now you got this is what you gotta do. You feel me? And the consequences gonna come with it, and you just gonna have to be cool with that. It's not, of course, it's your life, so you can always choose. But at the end of the day, you know, it's gonna come for you. It comes for all of us. It's gonna come for you. Feel me?